proceed with hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information about the... Well, hello there guys and welcome. What's up, CLoSStAnG, Mr. Thekiryu, Ali, Hey Dog, Deepon and Lime. Well, welcome everyone, welcome to the stream. I hope you guys are having a great start of the week. Well, this is Tuesday already. Hope you guys enjoyed the boss rush. If you haven't yet, the guide for that will be out later today. And yeah, meanwhile, first things first, we need to get this operation funded somehow. And that means I need my units for energy refills and etc. So we need to do some grind here in the morning with obviously wonderful coffee. Here we go. Oh, it's still so nice and hot. Ha 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 ha. It's quite cold in the mornings, obviously, as it is in most places. I should try and set the heating on the house on a timer properly, but never get around to doing it. What's up, Chocoholic? What's up, Richard Plateau? Can of bread. Just delete in real style MCOC to get reason and start doing my homework. And now it's taking crap ton of time also. Well, 6-star Arcus is not bad at all, my friend. Arcus is a good 6-star hero. Show us your cup of coffee. Here is my cup of coffee. How big hands. What's up, True Potential? What's up, Zero Pros Ninja? Took off suicides, took rank 3 A-gun and dungeons and reached room 16 for 200 units. And A-gun at 999 combo. Nice. What SIG is your A-gun? What SIG is your A-gun? Also.
Hello there.
And remember,
don't be rude.
Otherwise,
you suck.
I like that. Yeah, I like that. Good morning, Thomas. How are you doing? Ooh. Right, arena it is. Arena it is. Got 5-star Scarlet Witch. Ooh, that's awesome. I'm a bit jealous. I want a 5-star Scarlet Witch. Why did you get 5-star Scarlet Witch and not me? Huh? Where is the justice in life? Where's my Scarlet Witch? C200, I had the worst Moon Knight Masochism life cycle, one eye open, aggro pros. Ooh. That sounds annoying. Moon Knight's one of those low-key champions that so often catches you. Like, you get me? How many battle chips I got? 1.2 million, almost. Yeah, complete Act 6 today. Nice, congrats. 6-star Squirrel and Elsa. Not the worst. Dude, 5-star Miles. Again, Miles is getting a buff too, so that's something. So that is something indeed. Maxed out 5-star Sorcerer Supreme. I'm not gaining as much power as I thought I would. I have 4 points in MD. I think so. I'm typically max MD type of guy. But then I come in incursions and get 6-star Jug and ouch. Well, you never know. Juggy is prime candidate for a buff, right? That's always the excuse these days. When you pull somebody that's shit, well, you might get buffed. 6-star Miles? Yeah, me too. How Miles dupe. 6-star Guardian worth rank 2 and dupe? I don't think I would. Don't think I would do that.
Shut up and take my money.
Anchor Sharma $5. Messiah sucks.
Hey, that's quite funny. I like that. But let's get your name up there. Messiah sucks. Well, Messiah is nowhere to be seen, so he can't defend himself. Did you see the last episode of WandaVisions? Yeah, I saw it, alright. Do you know Sorcerer is still bugged against Grandmaster? I lost so many reviewers because of... what is that bug? I genuinely did not know. What is the bug against Grandmaster? Sorry. And I must apologize for that. I genuinely do not know what is that bug. That's why I'm more excited for buffs. Yeah, I know buffs. Because buffs are easier because you can have those champions as 6 stars already. Yeah, we can talk. One division if we want to.
Shut up and take my money.
Zero Frost Ninja $5. At Ankit, I agree.
What do you people have against Messiah? Is this some sort of not a revolt, but clearing the air situation? But thank you very much, Zero Frost Ninja. Got 6-star Elsa. Nice, nice, nice. 6-star Elsa is still a good pull. Obviously, Cosmic Ghost Rider would be better, so you're probably pissed off. But Elsa is definitely not a bad champion. Six-star Gambit. Many people like him. I'm not the biggest fan myself, but I know many people like him. How many points do you get alone with rotation of 6-star Arena? I think something a bit over 7 million now. I think something a bit over 7 million now. I'm not entirely sure. Power steal. She can power steal his power, but so I guess. That's odd. That's odd. A random question: the suicide boost and synergy go more points in arena? Yes. In arena you can get more points with. In arena you can gain more points with higher PI. So anything that affects your PI increases the amount of points. But geez, that is annoying, my friend. That is definitely unintended interaction. What's up, Chris? How are you doing? Hey, Getty. This question. But did you beat the Grandmaster or did you not, Simran? That's the most important thing. A random question. The suicides boost and synergies. Yeah, I answered that one. How's it going? It's going alright. Can't complain. Is there any solution to Apocalypse Cavalier? We don't understand. What nodes does he have? Because I don't remember him being any problem at all. I think I walked all over him just using my Warlock and I didn't even get slowed down. But what is making that Apocalypse so hard? You did? Very good, very good. At least that. So I'm glad that you did it. I'm glad you did. I'm just petty that he always out super chats you. Okay, fair enough. I've been rickroll. What's rickrolling? I don't know what that mean. Sorry, English not quite my first language, but no, typically I'm quite good with these, but rickrolled. I have heard it. I don't know what exactly rickrolling means. What advantages are there to Thronebreaker compared to Cav? I have Tech, TF5CC, and Hulkbuster. I would actually use the Hulkbuster for sure. I think he's worthy. And there's a ton of like little bits that add up. Like you get better calendar that gets you like 5% TF5CC crystal a month, plus like more of other stuff. Then your daily crystals are miles better. The daily Thronebreaker crystals are so good. And obviously then some of the offers are based only for Thronebreakers. You get like small sigil upgrades, but that's nothing too special. I think the main thing at the moment, day-to-day basis, is just the Thronebreaker crystals and the calendar. The difference between 5-star rank 4 and rank 5, well, it's quite big. 5-star rank 4 and rank 5 is a quite big leap. I think it's like 30 to 40% of attack and health, so it's quite a huge difference. That's what I thought. Someone made me second guess yourself. Okay, what's up, Yash? What are you doing? I need units for suicides, but I need suicides for easier units. Ain't that the predicament that many people are stuck in? But I can understand that. And send a screenshot of the bug. Yeah, yeah, you can do that. Why not? I can take a look at it. You should do it. Thronebreaker is really good compared to Cavalier. Yes, exactly. Oh yeah, and you have better Glory Star as well. And that Glory Star increase is quite huge. So this daily crystals and Glory Star gets a lot better. So yeah, you definitely should do it. Especially Halguster. Halguster might be my next rank 3 champion. Enrage node every certain amount of time. He's on Rage node every certain amount of time, and Buffet plus Tech node in last quest. I think I just used Warlock, yeah. You just need to heal block him, and that's kind of like what the techs do, so I'm quite sure that probably Mysterio can handle him, Warlock definitely handle him, Sentinel should be quite easy. The free crystals are good in solo. Oh yeah, and solo objective crystals get better as well, so basically kind of everything is better there. We're never gonna give you up. I do not have that one, however I have this one, Zero.
You fucking what, mate?
It's all fake news. It's phony stuff. It didn't happen.
Yeah, I know. I don't understand why they don't give us 6-star shards above zone 15. It's weird, but it is what it is. What's up, Aditya? How much points do 6-star rank 3 champions give? Well, you can see that right now. These are 6-star rank 3s. So I'm gonna end up getting about 80k? Something like that. Well, you do get more points if opponents are stronger. Like, when you're later in the run and you're not fighting Kang's team, you get a bit more points. But I think it's somewhere about 80k for a 6-star rank 3 in Arena. So it's quite a decent chungus. It's a decent chunk of points. Okay, thanks, no worries. Hey, how are you? I'm quite alright. What character would I want to be in the game personally? There are so many though. Like, I'd love to be a whole bunch of characters. I mean, like maybe if it's not necessarily to do with the game, but like superhero life, perhaps. Like Iron Man, because obviously there's always a childhood dream of being like a billionaire tech genius, and like, you know, that's cool. Power level wise, you probably want to be something that's immortal, right? That's like indestructible, so you want probably be something maybe a bit different. But that immediate fantasy there is just to be like Iron Man. As a kid, I wanted to be Human Torch because I thought that's entirely. I always kind of like seem to like the flame characters in all like the games, movies, animes, and stuff like that. Human Torch, I thought, is really cool. But those are like purely emotional responses rather than deep analytical thought. Who would be the best to be? Rank 2, 6-star awakened Venom or unawakened Mole Man. Mole, easy. Go with Mole, man. I'm telling you, Mole's so good. Ah, is that rickrolling? Is that when you get outbid? Or wait, what is that rickrolling? What's up, Cassetto? You use Doom against that APOC, you just need high damage jump. There we go. Doom works apparently. Did a roll clear with 3-star Horseman Colossus, hit the 200k. Yes, I have that as well. I have a couple of 3-star Colossus kills on Realm Legends Wolverine, and you can put up some numbers. You're absolutely right, man. 3-star Colossus can put up some numbers. It's quite ridiculous. I have done actually a ton of cool stuff with Colossus. There's also a 4-star Colossus Labyrinth of Legends clear. 4-star Colossus with the short timer, because you can't extend the timer. Still, 4-star Colossus did the Path of Labyrinth in like 7 revives. That means that most of the fights you could actually finish with the short and rage timer. Most of the Labyrinth fights you can finish with short and rage timer, which I found quite nutty, man. And that's with like damage cap and all that. So crazy. I was proud of my comrade. I don't care what anybody says. Show me another 4-star champion who can do Labyrinth of Legends, full path, and 7 revives. Okay, I'll check the screenshots after the stream. That song's generally good. Agreed. Neiman coming recently pulled Venom the Dark and Super Skull 6 stars. Who should I rank up for Thronebreaker? Probably Venom the Dark. Venom the Dark is objectively a better champion, even though I'm not a big fan of him. Shouldn't take Unawakened Colossus. I don't think I would rank up Unawakened Colossus. If you don't have any better options at all and it's like for a Thronebreaker, yeah, I would. But if there's no rush and you don't need to put it for a Thronebreaker, I don't think I would. Today is the day to be on collector kills. Great. Nice, Nikki. Congratulations. Big milestone. Okay, pull. Absolute best. Oh, nobody. If you find out, tell me. If you find out, tell me how do you do that. I'm gonna start my arena fights during stream. Maybe it'll be more fun. That's typically the case. That's what many people do. They grind alongside me, and yeah, hopefully it's more kind of like bearable. Well, the point is not to make arena more fun. The point is to make arena the secondary thing that you occupy your brain with, something that's in background. The point is to have fun on the stream, and because of the fact that you're having fun on the stream, do not notice the arena dragging, kind of. I think that's the point more so than anything else. Dude, smash that like button. Yes, pretty please. I want to be Thor because everyone he knows is dead. Yeah, that's quite nasty. That took a dark turn. That took a dark turn. Dude, that sick 9 minute 59 second Colossus speedrun. Oh man, it was so tense. I thought I lost it when I pushed myself to level 3 against Wolverine, and I was immediately like, fudge it. And then in Hulk's fight, you could see that my hope rose up, and I just needed one crit, and those crits didn't came, and it was so close. It was so perfect. I love that video. Rickrolling is when you get trolled into watching that. Never gonna give you up. Ooh, okay, gotcha. Reality Phoenix, what's up? How are you doing? Who's better between Capmile, Movie, and Claire? I like Claire better, and I value Claire more. I am Thor, lol. Let myself go during COVID. I need to start watching that. I need to make sure that I don't get a belly. Too heavy at the start of the fight. Well, screen during the kind of pretty much. Just before the fight starts, you want to hold the heavy. Colossus is avoiding me. I'm sure you're gonna get him eventually. CGI is much faster than Colossus. I wouldn't say much, but CGI is faster, yeah. But still, Colossus did it under 10 minutes, and CGI is like the only other champion that does it under 10 minutes, I think. Or at least I have heard that he did it. But there's no need for too much. Colossus is not as fast as Cosmic Ghost Rider, but he's faster than pretty much anything else, I think, in the game. 3:40 AM, then go to bed, my friend. And again, all that Venom the Dark hate is blown up and exaggerated. I'm not a fan of Venom the Dark, but it's not like I want to, like, you know, eradicate all the ducks in the Marvel universe. It's just I'm not a fan of that champion, and then people accuse me always on hating on him, and it kind of like took outside of that. Like, I mean, people like to overblow things, people like to exaggerate, and that Venom the Dark thing is definitely one of them. Don't get me wrong, I don't like Venom the Dark, but I intensely profusely hate Venom the Dark. I do mutant tier 5 CCs and been itching using those because seems fun. Yeah, in that case, I guess you might as well go for it. Okay, let me put it differently. Would you be willing to use a Mutant Awakening gem on Colossus? I know I would, but the question is for you. In that case, I do recommend you can take him up. Meanwhile, there's plenty of stuff that he can still do unawakened, and if you get to dupe him, cool. But if you get a Mutant Awakening gem, you should probably be able to commit it to him, and then I can recommend. Will be your first 6-star rank 4? Probably Silver Surfer, Doom, or Nick. Those are like the 3 most realistic options. Most likely Silver Surfer or Doom for prestige reasons. And where's Carnage? Where's Carnage? And then Nick if I want like the absolute best. Or maybe Doom and kind of go best of the both worlds. So those are the 3 champions that are like legitimately in the running. Asked that just to troll him, didn't expect him to take me serious, you suck. Well.
You suck.
Fail to let down people who have expectations. CLoSSTANG has sub 10-minute roleplay as well. Okay, yeah, I can see that. CLoSSTANG can be there as well. But I don't enjoy CLoSSTANG nowhere near as much as I do Colossus. Yeah, I know Nick Fury can definitely blitz through it. And Aegon as well, if he's like proper sig. But with Aegon, there's something about that ramp up that I just don't enjoy, because like typically... Okay, so here's another thing that's very important that people don't talk about when it comes to farming potions and clearing, you know. You don't want to have to pay too much attention and play perfectly. And that's why I kind of like Horseman, Gosha and Colossus, because the fights are kind of blasé. If you make a mistake here or there, it doesn't matter. You can still finish it very, very quickly. And that is what I kind of like more. Rather than like CLoSSTANG, you want to be careful when you ramp him up, never get hit, and Aegon as well, you don't want to lose a combo. But with like Horseman, Ghost Rider and Colossus, you just go pew 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 pew, and that's it, fights are done. Alright, I was up, probably gonna sleep while streaming because okay. You seem to have been like working all the hours, earning all the money in the world, so good on you, my friend, good on you. Good on you. I hope you're happy, or at the very least I hope you know exactly what you are working for. Because from experience I can tell you, I spent over 10 years working my ass off for many different people. And looking back, a lot of it was quite honestly pointless. Omega and Namor need max 6, so Colossus would get them first. Well, Colossus needs 670 ideally. Definitely not Domino and Watt. So 5-star Doom at rank 5 is Mystic Dispersion required. Not required, but it helps. How about that? Not required, but it does help. Dr. Doom is one of those champions where you can play him without Mystic Dispersion quite well, with no problem. You can put people in Doom cycle if they don't have buffs and stuff like that. But obviously Mystic Dispersion makes it quicker, faster, and easier, and whatever. That CLoSSTANG sub 10 minutes is the bugged version. Well, there we go. Hey, what, Ali? Finished the change, pulled 5-star Jubilee. Enough for my 7 6-star and got Black Bolt. Ouch. Okay, yeah, that shit. I'm not gonna blow smoke up your ass, Mr. Smoke. That shit on all fronts. Jubilee is a shit champion. Realistically, she is a shit champion. She's no one that I would recommend anybody invest any meaningful resources into. And Black Bolt, well, is even more shit. So, kabammed. Wrecked. Or, you know,
These nuts.
Top the Terminator. Pull the 5-star Black Widow Deadly Origins for the first time from the Boss Rush Crystal. Not sure she's alright. You can check out some of my videos. She's very fun. She's kind of like Massacre, basically. Yeah, 2-part jobs and handling college. Just always need, well, work on my producing setup. Ooh, you have, what are you gonna be producing? Maybe in future you can be my producer, but I can afford one, if I can afford one. What does producer do? I know they produce things, right? Is Luke Cage good? Yeah, Luke Cage is quite alright. He's one of those hard-working, low-key, amazing champions that many people do not look at. What should I know if I can complete Act 6? I don't have the roster to explore variants. Well, you need to start completing and exploring variants. Because you really don't need a big roster to explore some of them. Like 4 stars can be used, and rank 3 5 stars, and maybe rank 4 5 stars. Because variants is the place that is going to explode your roster in terms of resources. And variants have never been more valuable than they are right now because of all the old champion reworks. And those rank up gems are perfect for people in your position. So variants are what you should be working on, in fact. It's just you need to chip away at it. You need to, you can message me, you can DM me on Discord, show me your roster, and I will 100% find a variant that you can explore at least a couple of chapters off and get decent rank up gems and move on from there. So who should I rank up my first 5-star American? Colossus, Havoc, or Domino? Okay. Is your first 5-star? I'd probably... Do you... First of all, question. Do you have Massacre and... what is it? Massacre and Red Hulk? That's the first question there. Or do you have Omega Red? Roll AI wasn't as stupid Ghost could manage. Yeah, possibly. That is also accurate. If Realm of Legends AI is messing up a lot of things. Completely agree there. Basically music production, beats and stuff. Oh, that's quite cool. That's quite cool. Sim Supreme with his armor. That's funny. I know Nick Fury can survive that, but yeah, she's meant to insta-KO you. You're not meant to survive that. But it's kind of funny. Am I send you beats? Sure. I actually need somebody to put together a stream playlist. How do you do the math on the featured 6-star basic, 6-star, and which one to pick? Well, it's quite simple. In my opinion, unless you have at least like 50 6-stars, you shouldn't even be looking at the featured 6-stars crystals. Because, first of all, Taters did the math, and basically they're kind of about equal. Let's say opening basic or 6-star featured has about an equal chance of granting a good champion, but obviously it's all kind of like subjective. But here is the kicker. When you're growing your roster, you don't want to only pull the good champions. Yeah, it's great to pull Apocalypse, Cosmic Ghost Rider, and everybody. But you also need the crap champions. For arena, for roster size, for synergies, for what have you, for you don't know when they will get buffed. So initially it's always just to have more shots at it, because you're gonna end up with a more crap and more good one champions, basically. You understand what I mean? So initially it's more important to grow your 6-star roster than get one good 6-star. I have never really counted how many units about I get. I'm not like the most prolific grinder, but decent chunk, I would say. You can easily grind like 4,000 or 5,000 in a month, I'd say. 6, maybe more. And things survive Jubilee Special 3? I've never tried. Never tried. How can I show you my roster? Just screen record it and DM me it as a video clip. Don't have any of those as 5-stars. Okay, if you don't have any of those as 5-stars, I'd probably go with Havoc. Because Domino is a good first 5-star champion rank up, but you really want to be able to bring in Domino synergies in like Act 6 and stuff like that. And Colossus is very good champion to have ranked up as well, obviously, and I like him overall much more than I do Havoc. But Havoc is one that doesn't rely on any synergies and can actually put in a lot of work if you know what you're doing with Havoc. How should I play Luke Cage? There are a few rotations. You can try to go for stun locks, or you can try to go for concussion. But the base idea is you want to do medium or hit light combos, because light combos are the ones that can put exhaustion on the opponent. The more exhaustions, the stronger you hit, and that's kind of the point. Little known fact, Luke Cage does more damage for every debuff on the opponent. So any matchup where you can get extra debuffs on the opponent, Luke Cage is gonna slap hard. At what point you call yourself an endgame player? It's a very broad discussion. I have given my version to the answer. There is an old video, Endgame player, that many people did not like. I think somebody with a very, very big YouTube channel got overly butthurt about that definition as well. But it is not targeted to diminish anyone. That's just my definition, and it still largely has not changed. It still largely has not changed. So there is a video at what point I consider people to be endgame players. And I know everybody wants quote unquote to be considered one, but this is a very personal kind of like look at it. You can agree, you can disagree, that's perfectly fine. It's just you asked my question. Okay. I personally think you are at the highest progression level you could be considered endgame player. I do not think so, just because of how wide that highest progression player is. Like, I do not think I fall in the same bracket, let's say, as you, Zero Frost Ninja, when you have one rank 3 6-star and I have 15. Not because not just because I have more champions or I have been playing for longer. And not that it is a bad thing. I just think there's more to that. But argument can be made. Argument can be made. If you're a Thronebreaker, you're an endgame player. But I don't think Abam does good enough job to make the highest progression level like exclusive enough, I guess. Good morning from Delaware. Well, good morning, Slinger. Well, Luke Cage can survive special 3, but more than once, if you don't take them consecutively. Is the manga a good option to give generic 5-star 6-stones too? If you have Suicide Masteries, yes. Also have Namor, Mutant Awakening Gem, and no other good mutants. Cav, 1 rank 5 champion so far. I think Omega Red overall is much better champion as Namor. Because he basically does everything Namor does and more. But Suicides, do you have them? You get about 1.5k units per week if you get 5%. There we go. I think that sounds about realistic. I think that sounds about reasonable. Thronebreaker sitting at 11.1k prestige, but I don't identify as endgame player, maybe as newish endgame player. Well, there you go. There are definitions for these kind of things on like dictionaries, and there are definitions for these kind of things on specific games, and it's very debate-worthy subject, I feel. But if you watched my video about what I think is an endgame player, perhaps you'll agree, perhaps you won't. Of course, I MVP for Luke. Oh yeah, Havoc works. Namor works for it as well, but yeah, Havoc works there as well. Thanks for the advice, no worries. Anytime. Morning grind while I can do. Well, what's up, Paul Burrows? How are you doing? What's up, Dale Patel? Julian, do you recommend rank 5 a 5-star Hitmonkey? I guess why not? I'm personally not the biggest fan, but I don't think he's the worst. Okay. The true answer is about 5-star Hitmonkey. I don't have enough experience with him to be able to recommend him. How about that? I'm not saying no. I'm also not saying it's an awesome idea, because I don't play Hitmonkey a lot, and truth be told, I haven't seen him make a significant impact on the game. Therefore, it's kind of, yeah, I don't know. Do you reckon can do Act 7 exploration before even starting with Act 6 exploration? Yeah, I think there will be people who do that. I think there will be a lot of people who just pretend Act 6 doesn't exist. And I can't blame them. And I'm not gonna blame them. It's just what it is, kind of thing. When it gets boring, someone's. The crystal from boss rush is one time. It's one time, but you can get all the profile pictures. Crystal is one time. Oh man, I need to catch up with the chat. You guys are talking a lot. Ha 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 ha. Okay, what's up, Sorage? How are you doing? Got magic dupe? Nice, congrats, man. It's hard when you have more time, money spent in the game. It's harder to leave the game when it gets. Yeah, it's definitely harder, but so it should be. So it should be. And it's not impossible, obviously. Like in my case, it's still not impossible, but it's much harder because my livelihood now depends partially on the success of this game. But that's why I want to transition either this channel or start another channel that doesn't depend on MCOC. But we'll get there when we get there. First, I need to make sure that this channel is big and good and popular enough for me to be able to actually support myself with it. Because I'm not there yet. That was the scariest thing about it. When I changed doing YouTube full-time. I know very well that I need to do better than I'm doing right now, or I will not be able to survive. And I might end up looking for a job in a month or two. So I really need to push myself on this. And in this game, difference will always be there, because you as well have a member in your alliance with like 30 rank 3s. But yeah, exactly, I have like a 30 rank 3 member in my alliance, and I have played this game all the time, and I have played it better than he has to a degree. And I do more in Alliance War, and I'm overall better player, and I have played longer than he has, and I will never be able to catch up to him. Just like some of you who are watching will likely never be able to catch up to me, or at least for a very long time. But there are levels to this game, and it's perfectly fine. How you play the game, it's how you decide to play it. Got the generic 5-star Awakening gems. Hanging around, I have been saving them for Nick, Fury, and Ega, and I did pull a 5-star Omega Red. Do you play Suicide Mastery Slinger? I think overall Omega is one of the champions that is worthy, but only if you run Suicide Masters. Yeah, well, you don't know who you are screwing with, but okay, you know. Thornbreaker is endgame player progression, but it does not reflect skills. But if you Thornbreaker in high alliance and high W, and well, my definition in the video was a bit different, rather than high alliance, but more about what you actually have done in the game yourself. Which was your favorite boss fight from Boss Rush? Favorite boss fight? I don't know. I kind of like Sorcerer Supreme. I think that fight's very well designed, and I like the fact how many people complained about it, even though it's a relatively straightforward fight. So I think Sorcerer Supreme. BRB watching video? Alright, alright. What's up, Ash? How are you doing? What's up, Richard? What's up, Terminator? Yeah, that is Astro, yes. You like Act 6 exploration or Abyss exploration? I prefer Act 6. That is, again, we can discuss it a bit later once I catch up with the chat. If you want to, you can ask me that question again, because it would be a long answer. I just did Act 6 and I never want to return there. You're not alone. There are many people who do not want to return to Act 6. I used to be subscribed to that a-hole. Stop discussing. Well, there we go. Technically, none of us are in-game players, since I am the only one here who has 100% classic variants. Okay, shut up. Obviously, that doesn't count. Classic variants mean nothing. Explored 6.2 and pulled the 6-star Ghost, and finally 5-star Magic. Beating champion too many times. Nice, Ash. Nice, congrats, man. 6.25 is probably the hardest quest in game, objectively. Well, I know who you're talking about. Okay, okay. I recently got my 5th rank 5, and I haven't even explored Act 5, only from side events. Well, there we go. You see, you don't necessarily need to explore everything to progress in the game. Where do you think we'll see Agent Wu again? Oh, when? I generally don't know, but I hope we see him more and more. I like him. I do think we're gonna see him again, I just don't know where. Because next titles that are announced is what, Black Widow. He's not gonna be in that one because it's set in like a different timepiece, I think. Then we have like Eternals, and we have Doctor Strange Multiverse and Madness, so he's gonna be in none of those upcoming ones. So yeah, just kind of have to wait and see about Agent Wu. I do not currently play Suicide Mastery, so I think yeah, you should hang on. Who should I upgrade as my second rank 5 Nick Fury? Have a Gilly 29 Cap Infinity War. If Cap Infinity War Sig 200, then still do. Oh wait. I'd go with Captain Infinity War if he's Sig 200, or you can get him there. Otherwise, Nick Fury, or maybe just Nick Fury. Nick Fury is if you have deep wounds though. From whom should I upgrade first? Rank 5 Human Torch or Archangel? Both are dupe. In that case, Human Torch 100%. Archangel does need to have a dupe. Our top 5 buff champions: Magneto, Colossus, She-Hulk are top 3. You can fight out for the... Okay, Magneto, Colossus, She-Hulk, Falcon. And who else is very good? Hulkbuster. There you go, top 5 buff champions. Or White Magneto for Hulkbuster. You have a video for 100% Act 6.4? Yes, I have guides for every single chapter in Act 6 and every single quest in Act 6. I just send you the link. Oh, was it dope though? That's very interesting. Oh, did you like that? You got Sorcerer Supreme down with Apocalypse. He took all the fights, only got slapped by Jubilee Special 3. Yeah, I was thinking Apocalypse could probably take a lot of that stuff as well. You're absolutely right. but it would be a bit harder with Suicide Master Race. He will be an Ant-Man for sure, I think. But he can easily show up in other series. Like, there is no reason why we couldn't possibly see him in Falcon and Winter Soldier, maybe. God Source, okay. Hey, beer guy, what's up? Shaman, how are you doing? Can't do my... Ouch. Well, it's just arena. It's not like life and death matter here. It's just some units, just some arena. Chill and take it. Hakuna Matatas. Definitely 625 was the worst quest in the whole game. Well, you see somebody else agrees. And the Dre chat's going, you won't be... Yeah, I know. But I always feel bad if I can't catch up to messages or if I have to skip some messages and stuff like that. Because I do really genuinely try to get to everybody, because I know firsthand how shit it feels when you're watching somebody that you're rooting for, that you like, that you're possibly considering supporting, and they just ignore you. And like, obviously you understand it, like there is that reasonable part of your head that says, oh yeah, that's obviously he can't read everything, and there are so many people in the chat and he's trying, he's doing his best. But then there is that very childish, selfish part of your brain is like, yeah, but why he did skip mine? Well, he could have read mine, and kind of like thing. So I definitely understand how it feels when your messages are not getting read and people are ignoring them. It's better when you're conversing with somebody else in the chat, not the person streaming. But if you're talking directly to the person that's streaming, it's just shit. Ready? A big opening's coming. Nice. Well, best of luck, my friend. Best of luck. Going to stream an incursions run? Yes. I will stream it. I'll do it in my alliance mate in a few days. So there's theories online, all that advertisement we saw in one division where Doc Strange sending subtle messages. It's possible. I could see that. But I think that's a theory, but I think those advertisements all kind of have had to do with Wanda's own like repressed memories maybe as well. So I don't know. It might be that. I just used my rank 4 Void. Sorcerer Supreme was pretty easy. Yeah, Sorcerer Supreme is pretty easy. You can use a 4-star Void if you want for it, honestly. What's your favorite champion in the game? Quake. The best and favorite. Carnage is probably my favorite to actually play with day to day and just shred people. And Colossus is up there as well. And Immortal Hulk is up there. Since Angela and Massacre are getting buffs, obviously we're memes, we could see... Yeah, we can see any champion realistically get a buff now. Would Mysterio be a good option for 6.1 crossbones? Yes, Mysterio is a very good option for that. I mean, the boss rush isn't the hardest, well, basically. Yeah, the boss rush definitely isn't the hard. Yesterday I did it with only like 4 stars and rank 3 5 stars, itemless on the stream, and plus a bunch of other champions times and stuff like that. So it's not hard. It's definitely not hard. I agree. And when I say it's not hard, if you are struggling with boss rush, that does not mean that I intend in some bad way to diminish you. But it is fact of the matter that people do have different skill and knowledge levels in this game. And if you find boss rush hard, it maybe doesn't mean that you're a very, very bad player. It probably means that you just need to learn a few things. Whether it comes about champion abilities or whether it comes about fighting itself. None of us were born good at this game. And it's something that you learn, and that's about it. So if you're struggling with that boss rush, don't get upset now when everybody's saying it's not hard, it's that easy. Because realistically, it isn't all that hard. And sometimes, rather than blaming Kabam or the fight is BS, it's you that needs to get better, and it's you that needs to improve. And that's perfectly normal. It doesn't mean that you're in any way, shape or form inferior to anybody else. It just means that you have a little bit more of learning to do than some other people. Okay. Deadwell Hell's Kitchen, yeah. Deadwell Hell's Kitchen just needs a bit better numbers, and he needs his proper region right back. You need a second Mando? Nah, we're good. I kind of like these morning streams, so it's just me talking to the chat. Ghost does not need a dupe. Ghost gets a lot better with dupe, but Ghost is already very good without dupe. Pull the 5-star Ghost for the first time. Any tips on how to play her? Yes, there are 2 videos. How I learned to Ghost, KT1, if you can type that one. Okay, so I'm gonna actually find that one. That's most important. If you type in Ghost and KT1 in YouTube search, there will be like 2 videos that pop up. First one is how I learned to play Ghost. Today's video is gonna be all about. I'm gonna post that here. And second one is how to use Ghost without any synergies. And that's kind of like what my method of doing it. So there we go. I used Ghost Human Torture Mag. Yeah, why not? I'm gonna try and so. Yeah, you can quit and try, and you can quit and try as many times you want. 4-star Archangel can definitely put in work in boss rush as well. I took Apocalypse rank 5. I have beaten using all mutant team with Gambit, Cable, Professor X, and White Mags. There you go. And if it works out for you, it works. What's up, Jacket Axe? What's up, Jacket Axe? But yeah, you can quit out and try as many times to still get the same amount of shards. It's kind of like, I mean, you can't infinitely farm the shards, but they will not disappear if you quit the quest. Okay. Rank up Tiger or Black Widow Clairvoyant for Thronebreak? I would rank up Black Widow Clairvoyant personally. Get 6-star shots without. There we go. Just need second Mundo. 1 is enough. That is also sometimes true. Who do you use as a 6-star tech awakening gem considering I don't like Ghost and Prestige isn't an issue? Well, at the moment, honestly, like, I have to think about it, but I think Guardian is the only real target for that gem. I don't think I'd use it on Sentinel. Sentinel would probably be the second better option. No one is born talented in the game. Also, Thekiryu and Baby Kiryu destroy. Thank you. Do you think that Mysterio would be better than Sentinel for Crossbones? Yeah, I can see that. I mean, I think it wouldn't be like a significant amount of difference. I think both of those champions handle that fight perfectly well, and if one is slightly better than another, then it ultimately will be relatively inconsequential, because both of them are perfectly capable of soloing that fight. But I do think that Mysterio will get that fight done quicker, because his heal block is passive. Thanks for the advice. Smash the boss rush. Why destroy that? Well, I'm glad you smashed the boss rush. Really want to rank 2 my Tiger, but I run Suicides. Yeah, it's really hard to play Tiger. It's not feasible to play Tiger with Suicides. Well, the 5-star Scarlet Witch, I was very pleased with that, because I didn't have her. Well, I am a bit jealous of that. I would be pleased with that too. Kingpin and powerful from afar and kinetic transfer node section. The good placement. Ooh, that sounds quite interesting. That does sound quite interesting, yes. Thinking of rank 3 Hulkbuster. I can see that. I'm genuinely thinking on ranking 3 my Hulkbuster as well, because I freaking enjoy using my Hulkbuster. That guy's fun. That guy's like legitimately, genuinely very, very enjoyable. Yeah, Hercules, I think it might necessarily not be exactly like the summer. I think it was said to be something like September, October, so it might be autumn. But it's coming, yeah, definitely at some point this year. Okay. Okay, let's just... Come on then, stupid wanker. There we go. It's worth going for the encouraging crystal for Hood. Is Ghostlat? Yeah, why not? It's about as good of a chance as you will get pulling a Hood, because it's like 10% chance there. Okay, let's go for smashing in the Grooty Groots. We just want to smash the Grooty Groots. We're gonna burn down a tree, guys. Check this out. Check out a tree fall. Hey, I made a Christmas fire. 2 kills on the defense is rank 2 Kingpin on that node. Ooh, that's not bad. Ah, that's it. No more coffee. I'm sad. Sad times. No more coffee. No more coffee for me. It's not fair. It's not fair. I want some more coffee. I'm gonna go make another coffee. And normally I used like my coffee drinking habits have always been entirely inconsistent. As in, I never drink coffee at home, or if I do, then I used to do it only on weekends, like Saturday, Sunday. But I used to drink quite large amounts of coffee at work. And how large amounts always depended on like who am I working with, because often I ended up working with some ladies that just end up making me coffee all the time, and I just end up drinking it all the time, and I just end up having more. So at some points I was drinking like 5-6 cups a day, and then like that lady leaves, and then for like 2 months I drink no coffee at all. And then I start making my own coffee in mornings, and I have like 1 or 2 cups a day, and still nothing at home. And now it's quite religiously 1 cup in the morning, and that's it. Playing Ghost seems more complicated than Quake. I don't know. Maybe. I don't think either one of them is like all that complicated. Maybe they could bring only Hercules. Maybe. Who knows? We don't know what Kabam's thinking. We really don't know what Kabam's thinking. Wish they would add Omega Sentinel as well. I think they will. I'm quite sure they will. What coffee? At the moment, we're drinking from the Tassimo coffee pods, the Costa Latte coffee. It's quite nice, I must say. I like this one. I tried Spider-Ham synergy with Goldpool. I think I have. Also, I'm about to get wrecked, guys. Yep. OG Hulk trash. I Hulk's the best side. And I Hulk is quite awesome, I must say. I don't know if he's the best, but it's definitely very, very fun. Come on, survive, survive, survive. We got this, guys. We got this. There we go. Goes to Starbucks or Cafe Nero. Cafe Nero is the best coffee. Like actual coffee. If I go to Starbucks, then I only do it for them, you know, hipster, sugary frappuccino with whipped cream and caramel type of stuff. But when I go for coffee, I like Pret or Cafe Pret or Cafe Nero more. Oh, come on. Oh, give me a break, Dev Patel. Ebony mod, yeah, Ebony mod, Voldemort. Like stressful to play? I don't know, a bit maybe, but it's also very fun. Very, very fun. Goes easier than Quake. I guess matter of subjective experience. Alright, I'm off. I'll add C0. Ebony is a mod. Yep. Yeah, Goldpool is quite good with that synergy, I agree. Because Goldpool has some other cool synergies. And I have made some cool Goldpool videos if you want to check them out. Goldpool actually can slap. Not too many people know this, but Goldpool can slap. Goes way easier than Quake with Ghost. There's no... Okay, we're getting all this in this ageless debate. I brought Omega Red with Deadpool and Nick to the side. EQ, forgot that my bleed gets purified due to Nick's synergy. I feel so dumb. Yeah, that happened, and you should feel bad. Morning, AD. Wish you a great day. I wish you a great day as well, my friend. Hope you're well. I did not forget to take my medicines today. I actually took them just before the stream. So I'm okay. I am okay. But thanks for asking. Nobody else did. Top of the morning. Tigers are fun. Yeah, Tiger is very, very fun. And it almost looks kind of like beautiful, you know? Playing Tiger is like one of the most elegant playstyles in this game, I think. Yeah, I also think that Goldpool is probably the best version of Deadpool in the game at the moment. Goldpool Fury Synergy. He has one with the pig. Cooper MCOC, what's up? How are you doing, man? Can I get Storm in Boss Rush? Yes, you can. I don't see a reason why you would not or shouldn't. So go and quake them, mother flippers. Yeah, let's bring in this and let's bring in this, and we should be good. Yeah, there are a few, I think. Quite sure there are a few. I always just go to Aunt May and check what I want to find out. Aunt May is wonderful resource, because it also, like, for champions, lists the incoming synergies from other champions. So it's very easy to find any champion that kind of basically involves the champion you're looking at. Only thing that you need to keep in mind is that you have access to stuff like White Magneto's pre-fights, Apocalypse, Horseman abilities, Professor X abilities, and like Captain America Infinity War, Mr. Fantastic, that kind of stuff. It does not list, obviously, as potential option, but everything else that's listed there, like, it's very easy to figure out what you want to do. Hulkbuster also works for that Storm, and Warlock for my MVP. How does Hulkbuster work, though? I mean, maybe, but how does... Final Fighto. Okay. Finale le fight. Bye, Dan. Thanks for the tips. You're very welcome, my friend. You're very welcome. So that is 3 million. Very good. We're gonna claim all the milestones, and then, because I started this at like 6,100 what? 50, 40 units? I don't know. We're gonna see what I finish this on with. So let's get at least 150k in this one, I think. Special 2 power drains and disable. Okay, there we go. That's why it works. Yeah, right, power drain and glancing thing. Yes, I was testing Karnak with Boss Rush. Okay. How did that happen? Explain yourself. Vulture. That's interesting. I just hit 19,000 units this morning. Ooh, that's a fat big stack of units, my friend. Bit jealous there. Thanks for the entertainment while I stayed up. Congratulations. Well, you're very welcome, Corey. Hope you had fun. And yeah, I hope I can see you back here on the channel. If you didn't already, please do hit that like button before you head off to the bed. Okay, let's smack it in. Ah, oh, come on. You stupid Emma. That way too late. But yeah, best of luck with your 6-star pull. 5-star Jane Foster? Ouch, that stinks. After Act 6, I have total of 11 units. I have been there. I actually have been at the place where I have exactly 0 units. I know it's no easy feat to accomplish, but I have been at more than once on exactly 0 units, which I think is not irrelevant. There we go. Do you know where IQ is? What do you mean where IQ is? As in, like, it's coming when... It's starting tonight, I think? I think it should start tonight. Bruce Dragon special 1 for 8.5 seconds. Negate the glancing. Repeated cycle with Garnet. That's quite interesting. I don't... Is True Strike meant to negate the glancing, though? Jane Foster definitely needs better numbers, though. But there is a 2-star Jane Foster cheese on my channel for variant 5, if you want to check that out. And 7k units last night, spent all of the people... Oh, yeah, well... That's why I have largely stopped opening these crystals, because I never really get overly lucky with them, so... I have learned my lesson. I have been burned one too many times. I have 3 to 4 mutant gems, but no mutants ranked out. Well, you better go get some mutants then. To me, it sounds like a very easy solution to a problem. Yeah, I know, though. I have done a lot of stupid things in this game. Don't you worry. No, I think IQ starts tonight. Oh, come on, you twat waffle. Stupid jerk off. I hate this AI that doesn't want to hit you up until the time when you decide to hit it, and then all of a sudden it is like a Jackie freaking Chan and hits you first. Ah, this AI is so... Tonight, yep, see? It's tonight. It's tonight. I'm gonna try upload, like, I have decided when it comes for AQ, I'm gonna try and upload 1 AQ video a week, like one of the random days, with whatever team I am using that week, and I try to use, well, different teams like every week, because, you know, big roster, I can do that. I got options here. Stupid was... Yeah, I know, okay. So long as you got entertained. I try, but I keep getting shit champs. I have Domino, but I don't like her. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan either. So I can understand ya. Just need to try harder, my friend. Go for mutant dual crystals and get that stuff sorted. Oh, come on, really? There you go. 6-star Diablo, silver lining. You never know. Hashtag Diablo buff, maybe. When I give you... Yeah, I'll try to upload 1 AQ run, like 1 full path clear each week. Standard arena get parried when you dash in. Yeah, I know. It's just... This AI is designed by mobile phone companies. So we get so pissed off at it and we smash our phones against the wall and then we have to get a new phone. That's the trick behind it. That's the shocking truth. The conspiracy. Okay, so I've been going just over an hour, so I actually have quite a bit more time. CLoSStAnG, what up? Come on. Will you hit me, boy? There you go. Oh, leave me alone, Dev. Leave me alone. I know. Whenever I kind of like get to making it, something else comes along. And you know what? I'll make it. But I'll make it just to shut you up. I'll make it just to shut you up. I am fed up with grinding for an hour or more each Sunday for Grandmaster shots and getting 3-star every time. Well, then don't grind for them. How about that? That arena is like the crappiest thing ever. That arena is very bad. Any arena that doesn't give you units is typically quite bad. Even like 4-star basic grind gives you 30 units, so... I mean, I'm just saying. I know what I said. Should be quality. Yeah, there should be a 6-star arena. Should be something better. You have done a very good job reminding me. I have at no point been allowed to forget about Havoc video that I didn't make. Back in time, so you need to shout out to Delptel. Yeah, I know that's coming. Sunday to Monday is my time of arena. Yeah, I think that's probably the best approach for it, because Sunday to Monday is the shittiest time of arena. Finally got 5-star Apocalypse. Nice, congrats. It's quite big. Good mood. Honestly, the whole horseman shtick is pretty much the last reason you should rank up Apocalypse. That whole horseman shtick, for most part, is just kind of like win more that is fun or can make a good video or stuff like that. But for vast majority of the, like, I don't think there is like any fight that Archangel can do, okay, besides, I don't know, Bleed node or Caltrops node, but I don't think there's like any fight that Archangel can do not being a horseman that he all of a sudden is able to do whilst being a horseman. So it's kind of like a win more strategy, and the whole shtick of making a mutant horseman is way overblown and overrated in the community. It's fun, it's quote unquote trendy, but it's not important. It's just what it is. Like putting on a boost basically on a champion or something. But Apocalypse you should learn to appreciate for what he is and what he himself can do, because he is a very good mutant champion. And I think people are kind of like forgetting that, and Apocalypse is getting overshadowed by his own horseman ability. Because I feel bad for Apocalypse, because most people, as soon as you get 4 charges, just spend those 4 charges and make somebody a horseman. When in most of the cases you would be better off keeping the 4 charges on Apocalypse and be able to use him as a champion instead. I think Havoc is the best Magneto counter. I don't think he's the best Magneto counter, but I think he's alright. So do you think people would up in a... I don't know. I really don't know. I don't want to speculate on that. It depends how many spots would get per 6-star. If it would be like top 50, then obviously it would be insane. To design a boss session, I don't think they'll ever ask me. Horseman helps in war? Very rarely. Maybe, I don't think I have seen Horseman ability help in war, in tier 1 war, ever. That we have played in Alliance, nor our opponents, nor anyone on YouTube ever. Perhaps it has, I'm not saying it doesn't, and perhaps it's a frequent strategy in lower tier wars, but in tier war, since Apocalypse has come out, I have never seen anybody make a horseman in my alliance, and I don't think I have seen my opponents make a horseman in war. I'm gonna go with APOC, or I'd still go with APOC or ability in 2099 for sure. Made my 4K units back when I spent buying the 6-star Nexus and duping my A-gun. Nice, man, that's great. I I am very happy when I got that 6 Nexus as well, man. I think horseman's a bit overrated. Totally agreed. Use APOC for a lot of stuff. Then yeah, exactly. APOC is a great champion as himself, and the horseman stuff is, if anything, just distracting people from that fact. Well, mainly useful in Legends run. Okay, yeah, Legends run or fun stuff kind of thing, but not really needed. Did he design the boss rush? It would be too difficult. Yeah, I probably won't unsubscribe. So I think it's best for everybody if I just, like, you know, don't design boss rush. I mean, I'm just saying. Is there any content that you have actually struggled with? I don't know, define struggle. I mean, because I was doing 6.2 as soon as it launched without knowing anything about it. 6.2 was a bit tricky. Not like crazy hard or anything, but like Act 6 chapters were a bit tricky to get around, and I had to redo some paths sometimes and stuff. But all the recent content I actually got done itemless. Like all the last 2 variants, 7.1, and a whole bunch of other stuff. Rank 2 Magneto Horseman, yes, thank you. Yeah, again, it's fun, but there isn't. I don't think there's any fight a Magneto Horseman can do that Magneto can't, you know? When difficulty from tier 6 to 10 is such a huge jump. Yeah, I know. Tier 7 somehow ends up being easier. Which mutant do you think has the best horseman abilities? I don't know, probably... it's either Wolverine, Cable, or Gambit. I think those are realistically useful and make the champions a lot better. But with the Gambit, with Cable, the main thing is just that synergy. It's not necessarily the horseman ability, albeit it does help for Cable quite a bit, because you trigger more power gains, you trigger more regen. Obviously Wolverine is completely different champion, and then being able to perfect block everything is also insanely useful, but that just comes from synergy. You don't need to make Gambit a horseman, so I guess arguably Wolverine. Evok's best piece of utility is counter tenacity. Yes, that is a very, very, very good piece of utility. You're absolutely right. Okay, got Noah's 6-star. Do you think he'll get buffed? No, I don't think he's gonna get buffed quite soon. He might do. I don't think so. Don't understand how people call Guillotine 2099 a beast, or am I missing something? Guillotine 2099 is a good champion, but I have multiple times explained my issues with her. I don't unsubscribe. I like difficult fights. I just don't like when every fight is difficult and each and every fight is BS. Well, there we go. How do you think how it would be if I made that boss rush? Every single fight would be difficult. Got 6 White Mags yesterday. I'm classing. Yeah, White Mags is a very, very good champion. I took mine to rank 2 and I like that. When do you think the next set of offers will come out? What offers? What offers are you exactly you looking for? I want Whale Out. I am in an opposite shoe. I hope no good offers come out ever, so I don't get tempted and or like basically lured into spending money that I don't have. So I'd be much more content knowing that there are no good offers coming until July 4th. I'd be like, yeah, fuck yes, thank you. So we're a bit different here then. No, but I understand people have the itch to whale. If you have money, then that's perfectly fine. I wouldn't unsub because KD1 would be the best guy. Thanks, Live. Yeah, Wolverine is quite a lot better. White Max and Professor X, you get that barrier safety net too? Yes, that is correct. Guillotine 2099 is gonna be my first rank 3. Fair enough. Everybody is jumping in to love on to show some love for Guillotine 2099. Fair enough. Also, yeah. Yesterday became Cavalier. What variant start with? Variant 5 and 6 are by far the best rewards for the amount of effort. You want to do variant 4, 5 or 6 first, depending on your roster, and then leave 1, 2 and 3 for later. But whether you start with 4, 5 or 6 entirely depends on what champions you have available. Like events like Cyber Monday, Black Friday, etc. just came out and don't know when the next... well, the next great one is July 4th, so you still have to wait 4 months for that. There have been spring cleaning events in past that have quite decent sale. Not entirely sure whether we're getting any of that. But there might be spring cleaning stuff, I think. That last year was quite good, where we got to buy those doublons and we got quite good stuff for it as well, like TF5CC and all sorts of good stuff. So that was quite interesting, but I don't know if it's coming this year. You're gonna make a fight where you have to use Quake? Well, probably. Well, would you expect anything less from me? Guillotine 2099 is great for progressing players? Yes, she is. That's generally true. Dislike money-based offers, but unit offers I love. Well, the problem is that unit-based offers are typically quite shit by comparison. Buying unit offers I always feel like how grind arena. They are well deserved. No, I know exactly what you mean. Like Cavalier offer, that monthly cam offer is so good. It's much better than vast majority of the offers that they actually put through these days. I finally just got Guillotine 2099. Needed those good techs, still don't have Warlock. Oh, you poor bastard. Living without Warlock. I'm able to reach the Deadpool variant 4, but not be able to kill him. How to practice it? There is a video where I uploaded how to cheese it. You just need to basically spam heavy attack or you can use Ghost. But if you type in variant 4 KT1 Deadpool, there is a video that shows you how you can cheese that fight. There is a trick to that fight. It's like a very, very, very easy trick. Petition start a lunch stream. No, thank you. I already stream twice a day. I think that's more than pretty much anybody else does, so. Okay. But you also grind for your money. Yeah, that's also true. You grind for your money. Can anyone remember when that spring cleaning was? Well, let's try spring cleaning. Cleaning MCOC. Deadpool spring cleaning sale. Streamed 10 months ago. My video don't pop up when I type in stream cleaning MCOC. I have been discriminated against. I have been discriminated against by YouTube. Okay, whatever. April 28th. So, end of next month is when it happened. April 28th. What's up, Justin? How are you doing? I'm back. Welcome back, Aditya. Yeah, I know. Awakening Gem just waiting for him. Well, that Awakening Gem does fuck all to you if you don't have a Warlock. Aww. What's my favorite potion farming rotation? Just 2 level 2s. Horseman Ghost Rider. I hate sitting through level 3 animations, so just 2 level 2s. With Mr. Fantastic, Night Rusher, and whatever synergy.
These nuts.
What's up, Hot Coffee? You got 5-star CMM and a 5-star Nick. Ooh, nice. Very good. Very, very good. Good on you, my friend. Yeah, you need to get buddies with YouTube algorithm. Yeah, I know. Don't know how to make it happen, but I'm well aware that I should. Gotta get to work. Alright. See you later. There will be a stream tonight. Why, yes. I'm quite sure tonight I will just return to revisiting Variant 1. I think we made it to Chapter 2 in Variant 1. And yeah, as I said, this month in particular, I want to get done with Variant 1 and possibly / hopefully Variant 2 as well. So if you're gonna be around tonight, then that's more than likely what we're gonna be streaming about. We're doing good? I'm alright, Crowtown. I hope you're well. After Warlock. Well, how about this? First you get a Warlock and then you think about next. Allow for a gold boost to come, but I have been hoarding my gold crystals since last 30. Yeah, I always do that. I only open gold crystals when you get something extra for them. Because it kind of makes sense, doesn't it? Kind of makes sense. Yeah, Nitro Share is very good for CavEQ, for sure. You're absolutely right. I made a video on that. Did awaken my Sorcerer Supreme for the boss rush crystal, so that's good. Yeah, that's very good. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. Last path left in 625 for Act 6 exploration. All thanks to you. Please make guides for all future content. I have made guides for all the content in the game that has come out since I started YouTube. So yes, I do plan to make guides on everything. I'm one of those boring people that does make guides on stuff. But hey, congrats, man. I went from not having Warlock to becoming biggest Warlock fan. So did many people. Yellow Jacket Well Time Special 2 with any aggressive region. Okay. Okay, did I miss anything? If I missed something, then please just paste it up in again. Okay. Okay, you jerk. I'll steal your power. I don't have any good Cosmic Champion. Vizhnarks is my best Cosmic. Should I rank him up? Yes. Vizhnarks is very good champion. Yeah, so rank up Vizhnarks, for sure. Gold crystals for Warlock. Well, you didn't try hard enough. Dupe my invisible woman from that crystal. I wish she was better. Yeah, me too. Me too. I kind of like some things about her, but objectively she just is not quite good enough, I think. Are we doing any subscriber incursion runs soon? Soon? No. Because the only incursion runs that I will be doing soon at the moment will be... Oh, actually... I might... I haven't worked out the details, but I might be doing kind of like a contest thing where I help somebody to reach like zone 10 or zone 15 in incursions. Like I'm gonna do something, and that can be like a little reward for somebody who is planning to go for zone 15 or 20 and maybe doesn't have a partner. I could offer to be their partner and try and do that. But first I need to actually get it done for myself. So if that is going to happen, that is going to happen by end of the month. 7 units right now. I have like 1k. I have explored 7.1 100%. So should I keep 7 units for 7.2 or what should I buy that? You should probably keep saving for a bit. Like with 1k units, you don't have enough for CavEQ offer, right? So for now, just save. And just check back in on me before you spend them. Or check back in on me next month. But 1k units is like nothing, right? So just save them for now. Do we know when the next season starts? Next season starts this Tuesday in 1 week. In 1 week from now, I think, right? I think we had 3 off-season wars so far. Yes? Yeah, I think it should be 1 week. Typically, it's 2-week break. So I'm quite sure there has only been 1 week break so far. So another week and the next season starts. Two heavies in a row and only 2 furies. What kind of crappy RNG is that? Okay, the dual crystals all the way. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Dual crystals all the way. It will be interesting to see how many units I'll have. So I started at like 6,030 units, I think. 38. We'll see where we can get the unit counter by end of the stream. What do you think, guys? Yeah, Hyperion RNG sometimes is just bad. Like, there's no other word for it. Sometimes it's just bad. Oh, I missed something with the KBQ offer. I know 5k 6-star shot is good. Lost revives, but for 3k units you can get over 70 revives instead, maybe. Well, you don't get only 5k 6-star shots, you also get 15k 5-star shots, you get 5 cav crystals. Possibly the most important thing, aside from revives and potions, is the 30% boost, which you are otherwise unable to get without using cash. So 10-30% boost is very, very much worth those units, pretty much. Like, what I'd say, I'd pay like 1,500 units for those boosts. Like, I generally pay 1,500 units for 10-30% champion boost because they're that useful and they're that hard to come by. And then obviously there are also like 10 energy refills. So it's just all of those things add up a lot. Like, so you get like 1,000 or something worth of potions and revives. You get 300 units worth of refills. You get a whole bunch in boosts and then some crystal stuffy shots. It's, if you do not let those items expire, if you generally are planning and doing some content, that offer is well worth it. The only way that offer is not worth it if you're absolutely jack stacked on boosts and refills and potions and you don't have any content to do and it would expire. If you do not let the items that you get expire, then it's well worth it. And Apocalypse ain't shown his face. Eventually he will. Eventually he will. When do you get 20% battle chips offer, do you get extra? Yeah, well that is also the cool thing. Because when you get that plus 20% golden battle chips, you get to benefit from that boost twice for all the battle chips that you acquire during that time. Because when you grind arena, you get 20% more battle chips. So instead of getting like 10,000 battle chips, you would earn 12,000 battle chips, which will give you like extra actual arena crystals and all that stuff. And when you open those arena crystals, you get again 20% more gold from whatever you would have gotten. So that whenever you see that gold boost, it's very good obviously to open all your gold crystals and arena crystals, but it's also very good just to go ham on grinding, because anything you grind in there also comes with a surplus of 20% from gold and from battle chips, and then you get to benefit from it and like another time because like of the gold boost. For heavies to fury, it's happened. Yeah, I know. Got 4.5k units, 7.1 completion. Should I explore Act 6, 7.1 or do Abyss of Legends? You should do Abyss of Legends. Abyss of Legends, if you can do it, is the first thing that you should run the completion of immediately. The rewards are by far better than anything else, anywhere else. Have a nice day. I pulled Red Guardian 6-star with a bad pull because he... it's not bad. Eventually, you will get him up there. It's a good pull. You should be happy. That cav unit offer can pretty much pay for a pull. Yeah, more or less. That's what it does. That's one of the main reasons why I get it now. Hey, what's up, JJ? How are you doing? Hope everybody has a great day. Why, yes, I am not having the worst one. Better now that you're here.
These nuts?
Forgot to go. Alright, see you, Lime. Planning for my final 2 Abyss Pass. Would it be better to buy cav offer or to save units to buy revives directly? I'd probably still buy that cav offer because you, especially if you do not have 30% champion boosts, because those 30% champion boosts also help you a lot. But I mean, directly, obviously, what's the best way? Oh, I think it would be slightly cheaper if you just buy the items and stuff like that. But I think overall the biggest added value is if you buy that offer, and because then you also, on top of that, you do not only get the boost, you get the shards, you get the crystals and stuff like that. So I just think that offer for anybody who is tackling any relatively big piece of content is not letting those potions and those potions and revives expire is a very, very good offer. It's about as good of an offer as you're ever gonna see for units outside of like July 4th and Black Friday. I have a full 4 horseman rank 5 team and a 6-star rank 2 awakened Magneto times database. Yes. Yes. See ya later. Alright, see ya. See ya there, Dopatel. I'm just praying we get new AW map soon. Yes. I know. It's just not the map. I also want like new nodes, and I think war needs rehash. And here is the problem with the war. Because the war results and war scores quite often now are 1 death to 2 or 3 deaths to 1 and stuff like that, or 3 deaths to 2, and that's just a bit too close. Like if dying 5 times is synonymous with losing a top tier war, then the wars are getting too easy, I think, a bit, and we do need a bit of change. You're so afraid of what? Which champions in your opinion needs more buff? There are tons of champions. There are tons of champions that need buff, my friend. So, yeah, that's impossible to answer the question. Yeah, it's not as bad. Honestly, it's not. Watch my last Abyss run. I made it to Collector in like 15 revives. Really is not that bad if you kind of like know what you're doing. Oh, but champion needs more buff. Well, obviously we have Groots, we have Iron Man, we have Iron Patriots, we have War Machines, we have Thor, Jane Fosters, Juggernauts, Unstoppable Colossuses, we have Iron Fists, we have Civil Warrior, who still needs a buff. I think 4k units and some stash is more than enough. You know what you're doing. OG Storm, yeah, OG Storm. As well, why not? OG Storm needs some love. There's so many champions that need so much love. Ultrons, both of them. Howard the Duck. I don't know. Hella Black Bolt. Captain Marvel, Miss Marvel. There's just a plethora of champions in this game that need some help. Joe Fixit, obviously. How many deaths? Obviously, I don't want maps where like everybody dies 53 times and everybody has to use like 15 items or anything like that. But I don't know. I think if like after a few wars it normalizes to about a level of sub 10 is acceptable and good, then I think it's fine. Because currently it's like when there are that little deaths, each death matters so much more than it did before, and one death quite obviously is very, very likely to pretty much decide the war, and that is the worst thing ever if that happens due to a bug or a glitch or like stupidity. Because previously when we still had like Stubborn Wars or the previous set of nodes, you died once or twice, it was crap, you put your alliance in very, very, very bad position, but you always had that feeling that if you play very, very well, you can come back from it, and it's not the end of the war. Versus now, there are alliances that clear it with 1-2 deaths, and you die once, then that can be it. You can have one disconnect, one bug, one mistake, and that's it. And that's the worst thing, because you can lose a war without actually doing anything wrong. And yes, obviously these bugs and disconnects have always been part of it, as well as stupid people just messing up or misclicking. But previously it put you at a disadvantage if it happened to you, but it didn't automatically decide that you lost the war. Now it kind of does often. So that's why I think there needs to be a bit higher death counts in war. Wonder how many people would show up if I streamed the Abyss run? I do not know. I do not know. From the data you gathered from war, which attackers were most used on path 9? I did not record specific path, but I can tell you that well, now it has changed because of Stubborn being gone. Quake is frequently used there. Then we can see Captain Marvel movie used there. We can see Colossus being used there. We can see Clairvoyant Civil Warrior and Red Hulk. Red Hulk is quite popular for Path 9. All OGs need love, yes. Yeah, the death counting so much is putting a huge stress. Yeah, so that's kind of like the thing. That's the worst thing, because in this game, yeah, this game is very, very flawed. Technically flawed. Bugs, disconnects, and all that thing. And now those bugs and disconnects quite affected. Like, we had wars where let's say we won, I think 4 or 5 deaths to 6. And 4 of our 5 deaths came to bugs. 1 death came to that Apocalypse dash in on boss, and then like 2 were disconnects or something like that. And that's not normal when 75% of teams' deaths come from like a bug. So yeah. And the easier the war map is, the less people die, the more impact all of these technical issues have on the war. So I don't know. I'm feeling I'd land a mutant TFI catalyst? Probably. Well, go for it then. Falcon is such a god. Yeah, Falcon's very good right now. I'm generally like, okay, so here's the plan with Falcon. I was hesitant in giving Falcon my Skill Awakening gem. But right now, I have almost formed Skill Catalyst. And that's kind of being reserved for Thor Ragnarok. Because that's gonna be my prestige rank up. That just has to happen. He's still top 5 prestige champion. It has to happen. It will happen. If I have not gotten another option to rank by time I'm close to forming my second skill catalyst, or I have not duped my Falcon naturally, I'll probably give my Falcon an Awakening gem and take him to rank 3 when I form my next skill catalyst. Other than Magneto, I would use it on Sunspot or Archangel. I would use it on Sunspot. I'd use neither one of those champions, but first, like again, for me personally, I am in the mindset of sort out your prestige first and then make the best of whatever is left over. So for me, immediately, if I got a generic or a mutant awakening gem right now, it without hesitation would go to Sunspot immediately. And once I have sorted out my prestige, any other awakening gems I will potentially get in future, and any other rank ups can be whatever I want for funsies, lines for defense, offense, whatever, it doesn't matter. But I would first 100% definitely sort out my prestige just so I can leave it alone. I never realized how much so until this last season going for Masters for the first time. Yeah, the death counting so much is putting huge stress on a lot of people and kebabs. Yes, exactly. Exactly. It is a very, very big thing. But there is a flip side to that. Because it means so much, it also is the game mode that gets my heart pounding and gets my heart racing. It excites me the most. It makes me love-hate this game the most, so to speak. Gambit's my highest rank 1. Is Gambit duped? Because Gambit has like very, very high prestige initially up until like C100. Moral support? No, I don't think it makes much of a difference, honestly. honestly, it's harder to do well if there are a ton of people watching. Then it is like I find it more stressful and harder to play if there are like 600 people in the stream rather than 50 or 100 or whatever. He's not duped. Well, in that case, definitely not. If something is not duped, then don't even think they have a prestige. Their prestige is meaningless. They drop a unit offer for generic 6-star. How much? I don't know. We'll have to see. I really do not know how much. Like, I'd have to see a number and then react to it. In my opinion, who deserves 6-star Awakening Gem more? Killmonger or also Black Widow Daily Origins? Neither. I'd never give it to any of them. I don't think I'd give it to any of them. Yeah. If anyone, then Elsa. But definitely not Black Widow Daily Origins. She doesn't really need it. And Killmonger, yeah, I just don't think he's quite good enough to justify that. So if anyone, then I'd give it to Elsa, probably. Or no one. Because you people keep forgetting, with all these reworks, new champions being released every year, it's not like you have to rush using those gems and stuff. Don't like specifically go in with a plan to hoard, but if you're not sure that it's a great plan or idea, then just don't do it. Is it worth ranking up 3 stars and 4 stars for Arena? 3 stars? Yes, because 3 stars do not use a single catalyst that is important. 3 stars don't use any catalyst that you can use for 5 and 6 star champions. So 3 stars you can rank up automatically without a thought. When it comes to 4 star champions, I only personally end up normally taking them until rank 3. Because again, tier 4 basic catalysts are being used for 5 stars, and tier 4 class catalysts are being used for 5 stars and 6 stars. So don't take my 4 stars past rank 3. Doing the Abyss generic cost me 9.8k units, so I'd say 11k units my limit. I think they could put it for like 7.5k units, something like that. I think that would be relatively reasonable. They have sold the 6-star Awakening Gem for like 6,000 units, right? It was 3 or 6,000 units. So I think 7.5 to 9,000 units is what I should probably put it on as. Gotta go? Alrighty then. I'll see you later. Smell you later. Alright, I need to put on some arena stingies. Use items, here we go. Do I have any more left? Use items. Ooh, very good. Very good. Skill items. Wonderful. How many fights are in the initial Abyss run? Well, if you type in Abyss MCOC in Google, go to images, you will immediately find a map. And I trust you can count. I do not recall it on top of my head. 6k in a Cyber Weekend or July event, I think. Yeah. That sounds about right. Sounds about right. So yeah, if class gem was 6k, then 9k. 9 or even 12k, I suppose. Fine. Of course. You triggered it. Jerk. I do Google. Well, yeah. Or 3k now. No. Yeah. Well, there we go. There we go then. So I don't know, yeah. I think you just have to kind of like see the offer and see if you can afford it and whether it's worth it at any given time. But it's a worthwhile point of discussion. I agree, and I don't think we're gonna see one up until the July 4 or something like that. I don't think 7.2 will have an awakening gem. Maybe. But yeah, now I'm actually kind of looking forward to that spring cleaning thingy. I'm wondering if it will come or not. Will we have the spring cleaning event thingy? How do you think, how many units I'm gonna have by the end? How many units? I have about 10 more minutes to grind. About 10 more minutes to grind. No items, whatever. Let's use items. We have items here. Cosmic one. Do I have items? There you go. So yeah, how many units? 7.2 might have an awakening. I'm not like hoping for it, but it might be there. Oh yeah, I think generic awakening gems probably only gonna be there. Yes, you're right. Like I was becoming more generous these days. Okay. Oh. Not sure if I agree with that generous statement. 1 unit a minute. 6,500. I don't think I'm gonna get 6,500, but it will certainly be interesting to see how far it adds up. Yeah, about more generous, and I don't know. Like again, I'm in no way in a mindset of kind of like always trying to poop on Kabam or anything like that. But I don't think I have seen that generosity, quite honestly. I generally don't. Considering how crap are Cavalier EQ rewards, for example. And the fact it took them so long to buff them. And so many rewards in the game are so outdated that it's quite brutal. So yeah, I don't think I'll go with that generous argument here. Ooh, Mangog. We get a Mangog fight, guys. Mangog can gog something up. And my mouth is completely dry. Well, I'm not popping green crystals. I'm not spending any of my battle chips. Do you think it's worth using revives to explore KVQ? Reasonable amount, yes. If you find up like tossing 15 revives per map down the drain, no. If you're talking about a handful, yeah, of course I do. Oh yeah, those 6,000 incursions, very interesting. I'm definitely excited for the challenge. That's like one of the cooler things that they could have done, and I'm very happy that I did. I like that. Obviously, generic ones, like they posted initially, would have been better. Or if this was a permanent thing, it would be much better. It would be game-changing. But even for what it is, I'm still quite excited. Because I will be pushing, I will be trying to get to Zone 20. I want to see if I can get it done. And I think it'll be fun. Oh, come on, really? Whatever. Oh, wait. I messed up this fight. Ah, whatever. He's dead. Going to Legends run 7.2. I have not yet decided. I don't know. Maybe. How to rank up Spider-Ham. Kingpin, Sorcerer Supreme, and Duped. Man-Thing, and Nova. Sorcerer Supreme, in my opinion. That should be quite easy. I would go with Sorcerer Supreme there. I would rank up Sorcerer Supreme before any of the other ones. Manuel could be new, good, and crouching stand defender. Why do you think he would be good there? Hopefully that the incursion's objective is like trial. Yes. It pretty much is. That's what they were saying. They want to gather data because and from it. So yes, realistically it is a bit like a trial. So let's try and get to the next milestone. 92k. Need to get 160k. Hey, what's up, Ghost Fade, by the way? How are you doing? But yeah, so no popping arena crystals. Just claiming all of the units that I accumulated from the milestones and some solo or alliance events or whatever. Where do you think my unit count is gonna end by? Well, in 5 minutes basically from now. I'm finishing the stream in a few minutes. I'm gonna get to the next milestone. And yes, Integral, you are late to the party. I have been going for 1 hour 51 minutes already, and we're pretty much closing down the shop in a moment. So you're just about as late as you can be. You missed everything. In other words,
You suck.
Thank you for your patronage.
oh. True accuracy effective against Falter? No. True accuracy does not do anything to Falter. You need vigilance is the debuff that prevents you from missing. 6,500. Will it be? Passive Guardian will stop people quaking him as much, especially with Power Reserve. He will be torched. Yeah, exactly. I don't know, maybe. Maybe you're right. Who should I rank 5? Emma, Frost, or Scarlet Witch? Probably Emma. I will watch while grinding. Okay. Probably Emma. I don't put much faith in Scarlet. So we have tech. I think I have one more tech, yes. And then I had mutant. Did I have mutant? Yes. There we go. Mutant I had. More. Ooh, I have the ×3 mutant one. That's a sexy one. That's a sexy one. But yeah, Mangog could be quite annoying defender, definitely. Because he has passive power again, basically undexable level 2. And the only problem is the fact that he's a mystic, right? So he's gonna get torched left and right. He's gonna get torched left and right. Well, okay then, let's drop this. We'll watch while grinding. Fair enough. Fair enough. Come on, arena points. I want them all. Just like Pokemon. I need them units, man, so I don't have to buy any. That's the key aspect of these streams. Well, actually, the key aspect is hanging out with you guys, because that's always the main part of it. But having units feels nice. Nah. Black Widow Daily Origin, good. Unawakened, yes. Yes. I pulled her as a 6-star, took her to rank 2, and have had absolutely no complaints. Her Awakened ability, I think, is relatively useless as well, and yeah, anything that's good with her has nothing to do with the Awakened abilities kit. So yeah, she's very good unawakened and very, very fun champion to play overall. No, it's bad when my champs get released and I instantly start with where they could be a tough defender. yeah. Suppose. Mangog was quite disappointing. I'll genuinely admit to that. When I read his abilities, I had much higher hopes for the character. When I played with him, it became quite clear that his kit does not come together well. His design seems unfinished. And it's just bit sad if you think about it. Two SR players reached zone 21 yesterday. They spent almost 1k units, which is great for yeah, that is. Who did it, by the way? I didn't even know that. I just woke up, but well, hopefully I'll get to zone 20 as well. I don't know why I would try to get to zone 21 though, but I want to get to zone 20. But yeah, who were they? Okay, it seems a bit too much. I would not say 1k units is a bit too much at all for 30k 6 stones, man. 30 6 stones. I'd happily use double that. Think about it, they are selling like 5 signature stones for like what, 10 bucks or 10 bucks? Channel has a YouTube channel. He live streamed, almost 500 people watched. Quake. The new hack. Which new hack is broken for Quake? What is that hack? Let's gather the information here. But that's good. I'll do the run with Pod, and hopefully we do well. Anyways, we are here. We are done grinding. Yeah? We are done grinding. That means that I have stuff to claim here, guys. Oh, let's see. So 63 here, 63, yeah. Let's see. When I finish claiming, I'm gonna jump in arenas just to make sure that I actually have claimed all the milestones. But so I started at 6138 units, I think. 6138 units. 6138. Six 373. Just need to double check if I have gotten all of the thingies. But oh, here we go. We have a couple stragglers here. Couple stragglers, very good. Let's check here. Milestone rewards, claimed all of them, very good. Check here. Milestone rewards, claimed them. Check here. So that is seemingly it. And obviously we get a nice decent chunk of bottle chips and stuff as well. Is there something else that I have not yet? Science Ring Battle, all the stuff. Valhalla Victories, all the stuff. Here I use all the stuff. Oh, we have Test of Thronebreaker, not yet completed. But 6138. So 235, so that's not too bad. Not too bad. Slightly off, yeah. Strategic movement. Each time you dex using Quake, you can stack up Fury and Unblockable and have one heavy hits 500k. And after okay, that sounds quite silly. That does sound quite silly, but yeah. That is it for today. I definitely had fun. Hope you guys did as well, and I'm gonna catch you guys soon. See ya. Hello there, guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information about the